A guard from Rutgers, number 5, Eddie Jordan. A forward from Arizona State, number 54, Mark Landsberger. A guard from Michigan, number 40, Mike McGee. A guard from Creighton, number 30, Kevin McKenna. Starting tonight for the Lakers at guard from Michigan State, number 32, Magic Johnson. At guard out of Duquesne, number 10, Norm Nixon. Starting at forward from Santa Clara, number 31, Kurt Rambis. At forward from UCLA, number 52, Jamal Wilkes. And at center from UCLA, the captain of the Lakers, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Lakers trainer Jack Curran, assistant coaches Bill Burtka and
the St. Teresa medal to the coach and a coach's reaction to that. That was great.
Yeah, that was fun, and let's hope they keep having fun. All right, here we go with Greenwood, Keenan, Gilmore, Theus, and Lester against Rambis, Wilkes, Abdul-Jabbar, Johnson, and Nixon. Lee Jones will throw it up, and they'll tip it, and Greenwood has it. Playing in front of the home folks here tonight, as is Reggie Theus. All right, Ronnie Lester. Theus on the far side. They've overloaded that far side, looking down and under. Greenwood fakes it to Keenwood. Keenwood got it. Keenan with the bucket. So 2-0 here as the Bulls jump in front. Keenan with the basket. 2-0 Bulls. Abdul-Jabbar, there's that confrontation. He's going to try that skyhook, it looks like. Will it go?
Yeah, he gives him the basket. He gives Artis a foul on it. That was a delayed call by Lee Jones. Watch it. That skyhook. Here's a look. Another look at him. Makes his move. Up, down. There's the foul. Okay, give him a little push with the right hand.
And Jabbar gives them their first lead. All right, 3-2 Lakers over Bulls. Lester gave it right back to Reggie. Waiting for somebody to cut to that lane. It was Artis. Tried to force it up there.
That should have
got away with a travel.
Should have been a travel, a foul, and end up we get the basket.
Oh, brother. Artis won't take a better walk than that in his life. Got the exercise and the basket. 4-3 Bulls. Little fade away by Jabbar, and look at Lester wants to run it. No advantage, 3-on-3. Keenan on the dotted line, kind of fakes. He took a travel. I think they just got even.
All right. Too many steps. He made a good move around Jabbar, and we wondered how he could do that without putting the ball on the floor.
All right, 4-3 Bulls. We're early. 10:45 remaining in the first quarter. Taking a look around. Magic takes it back outside. Nixon. Rambis. Give and go. Butt slapped away, but Rambis there to get it. He's going to change hands and make it. He's rough and tough, Rambis.
Well, they nicknamed him out here Clark Kent, the obvious reasons, and came up with a nice little left-hand hook.
5-4 Lakers. Wouldn't go for Keenan. Keenan's been active here in the first 2 minutes, John. Oh, on the run, and that's Magic.
Beautiful play by Norm Nixon, and that's Norm Nixon's 500th assist. Milo, that gives him 3 years in a row with 500.
That's amazing, huh? All right, Reggie takes it back to Ronnie Lester. 20-footer by the former Iowa Hawkeye. Comes right back out to Nixon. No advantage. It's 3-on-4, really, so he'll slow it up. Now he's directing traffic as they overload the far side. Magic, 2. Magic now has 4, and all of a sudden, 6 unanswered points by the Lakers, and they've taken a 9-4 lead over the Chicago Bulls at the Forum. Theus in the corner, fires. No, way off. Man, way off.
It bounced off of Magic Johnson. It's going to be the Bulls' ball. They had 3 guys under there for rebounding. Watch the move by Magic Johnson. He's sort of floating away, a little one-hand jump, pops it up, and then
Greenwood takes it out to his spot, but Rambis right out there with him. Artis. Oh, a little something different, huh? A-Train says take that. Now it's 9-6 Lakers. Approaching the 9-minute mark in the opening quarter. Wilkes didn't get it. Lester right there. Keenan on a breakaway, but can't take it. Finally does off the glass. Good stutter step.
This is high scoring all of a sudden, real quick, early in the game.
4 for Keenan, 4 for Gilmore. Johnson has 4 for them. And here comes the Bulls the other way. Theus needs help. He's going to pull it up on the corner. Keenan. Near side, Greenwood. He'll push it up from there. A deuce for David. His first points of the night.
I'll tell you, the tempo was picked up pretty good. That shooting is excellent.
10-9, and all of a sudden the Bulls rally right back, Fred. 10-9, Bulls over Lakers, 8:30 remaining in the first quarter. Nixon on a jumper from 20, line drive, and he got it. His first points of the night. 11-10, Lakers. A little reminiscent of the way things went the first 5 minutes the other night at Milwaukee as Rod Thorne yells the play.
That's right. Now they've got wins over Seattle and Milwaukee back-to-back. Those are two fine clubs.
Oh, slapped away by Rambis. Saved by Reggie. Near side, Ronnie Lester jumps it high. Arch got it. Lester on the board for the first time tonight, and it's 12-11 Bulls. Bulls basketball on the road. Magic Johnson gets it. Whoa, they're shooting the eyes out of it here. He's the leader now with 6. 13-12 Lakers. Theus will give it off to Lester. Then Reggie will take off. Move away, play the off guard. Keenan. Not quite so sure, but gives it off to David. Rambis right there with him with a hand check. They don't blow the whistle. Artis. Hey, Artis is there. Artis has 6. Bulls go back in front, 14-13. Boy, we may be going for one of those 135-130 jabs, Red. 14-13 Bulls. Nixon, he's got room. Didn't get it. Rambis tried to tip it, but Artis got it. Ronnie Lester. Pulling up, look out from behind. He saves it, gets it to Keenan, who was loose, and it won't drop. And David tried to tap it. I think David got caught for a slapping foul.
I think he did. I think you're right. On the board, there's a shot missed by Keenan. It goes around the ring. David comes over the top to keep it alive, but fouled Johnson.
Foul number 1 on David Greenwood. Team foul number 2. Gilmore has the other one. Bulls are leading by a point. 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Alley-oop to Jabbar. He had to turn around and spin it in.
It was so quick over the top pass. Was there right away. Jabbar didn't even realize it, and he had to find where the basket was, where he could put it in.
15-14 LA. They keep trading those buckets. Nixon out there on Lester, your 2 little guards. Greenwood. Rambis there with him. Greenwood will jump it. Won't get it. Rebound Magic Johnson. Now here's a guy 6'9", dribbles like he was 5'9". He can do it all. 15-14 Lakers. Rambis looking. Rambis takes it. Tried to get it off the glass, but I think he took a walk.
Offensive foul. He comes right in the middle of them.
Back alive with halfway this quarter coming right up to you. 6:10 remaining in the opening quarter. Nobody moving away from the ball. Finally, David does. Comes up near side. Lester. And right in there to Gilmore. That's 8 for Artis. He's the leading scorer in the game. Magic is next with 6. And the Bulls have reclaimed the lead at 16-15. Magic looks near side to Wilk. Can't give him that kind of luxury. Luckily, he missed it. Jabbar tapped it a couple times, didn't get it. Ronnie Lester wants to run. Got 4-on-1. Right in there to Artis. Beautifully done by Reggie. And for the A train.
I spotted Artis breaking down the court real quick. Reggie put the pass. That's a tough pass, Milo. He put it right over the top of the rim.
And a 4-on-1 break, and Artis was down there leading it. Nixon doesn't get it. Tapped out by Keenan. He might have been on somebody's back to get that board.
I think it was. They were trying to get that ball out and run. There it is. What a pass. Right up on. If he puts it too far over the basket on this pass, watch this. Too far up, and he can be offensive goaltending, but he catches it right in for him.
That's 2 on David. Looked almost more like it was on Keenan, didn't it?
Yeah.
Slapped away from Jabbar, but he saves it on the side. Boy, Lester's been active here in the early going. Traveling violation. Rambis tried to go up. It was rejected, but that had been long after the travel call. The Bulls are leading 18-15. Lakers have had a 4-point lead. The Bulls enjoying their biggest one at 3. Just a few ticks over 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter from the forum. As Keenan, ooh, I don't think Artis thought that was coming to him. Luckily, he had a big paw on it and saved it from going out of bounds. Ronnie Lester. Jabbar. Wilkes gives it to the trailing man coming right behind him. Magic Johnson fades, puts it off the glass, and he got it. Magic Johnson with 8. pulls the Lakers to within one with 4:40 remaining in the first quarter.
January 8th in Chicago, when the Bulls won that game against the Lakers, Magic had 32 points. Artis had 31, and it's just about where their scorers are now. Ronnie Lester.
Ronnie Lester puts that high arch about as nice as anybody going right now. Gives him 4 points, and the Bulls back to a 3-point lead. Nixon fades from the near side. Nixon has 4.
Steal by Magic.
Magic, he'll put it up off the glass. Didn't get it. Rambis tried to run up the lane, but just didn't have the good shot. He was bothered in there by Greenwood and Artis. Ronnie Lester in the paint. He's going to take it back out. That'll give Artis a chance to get down. Artis can't gun it down there every time. You just can't do it when you're 7-2. Make it down there the first time all the time. Boy, he and Jabbar are really leaning on each other, aren't they, Red? Greenwood, no. Magic Johnson with a board. Lakers have a chance to reclaim the lead. Nixon on the wing, back out, bad pass, and it goes to Artis. All right, there's the antelope. Diaz faked it. Holy Toledo. Diaz gets on the board for the first time. 22-19 Bulls. Wilkes fades, 10-footer, yes. Wilkes on the board for the first time, and it's down to 1-point game again. 3:25 remaining in the first quarter.
Greenwood having a tough time finding the hole offensively. He's trying to settle down and get the ball in. Artis is doing a good job, but he's hasn't done a good job shooting-wise. That time Nixon is going to grab the foul. Let's take a look at Reggie on this. Nixon throws it back. Artis will get it to flip it here to Reggie. Watch Reggie give a little deke here, a little fake now to Jabbar. Take it right around him. Jabbar thought Artis was going to get the ball. He went right around him for the layup. Very nice move by Reggie.
Drew and Cooper are in. Foul.
What did he do?
On Nixon.
Did you see the move? Boy, I'll tell you, Reggie Diaz took a move. Everything went off the floor, but his other foot for a travel, and Artis got the layup. What a
12 points for Artis Gilmore, and we haven't played a quarter yet. Brewer and Cooper in for the Lakers. Brewer is 8, Cooper 21. Cooper's the guy that gives Larry Bird all the trouble. He's got the Bird's number. Gilmore going to come down with that board.
3-on-1.
You got that 3-on-1, and Ronnie will pull it up on the dotted line. He was a little tentative. It really looked like he hadn't made up his mind what he was going to do with that ball.
That's on Cooper, isn't it? Jim Brewer on the foul, I believe. There's one. Watch it. He gets hit from behind, and this is the ball pours up the rim. There's Brewer piling on into Ronnie. Ricky Sober's now in for Ronnie Lester, and I see Dwight Jones come in there too for David.
Keenan, and it wouldn't spin for him.
Wilkes, the man you talked about before the game, Milo, saying he just likes to hang around, pick up the shots from the outside, drops them through. Nobody knows he's out there.
Yeah, gives him 4.
Kick ball. They reset the clock. There's Pat Riley.
Coming time.
Interception by Jabbar. Wilkes, Magic, back to Wilkes, and I think Magic did a little double dribble act. All right, we got a break there because they really had the Bulls where they wanted them that time. They could have reclaimed the lead. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the first quarter.
Pretty good sized team out there with Cooper in the back and
6'7" and Magic
guard 6'9".
Silver's little fingertip on the dotted line wouldn't go. Tap wouldn't go. Artis got a chance to stop it, and he does. 14 for the A train, and we haven't played a quarter yet. Bulls back to another 3-point lead.
There it is. Watch Jabbar get out of the way when he sees him with the ball. Look at this. Oh, I want to get that on my head.
26-23 Chicago over LA at the Forum. Magic taking a look. Boy, I tell you, Artis has given Jabbar fits. Now Jabbar, I think, will spin with it and take it in off the glass. No good. Artis is really intimidating him.
He is. Artis has got to stay out of foul trouble. He can have one whale of a night. Ricky looked like he traveled.
Just wouldn't fall for him. Magic. Cooper. Trailing man, Jabbar.
Cooper made a good play, Milo. He took the ball right to the basket, made Artis commit himself. When he came over, he just hit the trailing Jabbar for the stuff.
All right, 26-25 Bulls over Lakers. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter. Jones, Diaz only has 2 points so far. Jones going to try to take it, but Brewer went right up there and blocked it on him. Big Jim Brewer played in Minnesota. He's from Maywood, under Proviso East. back to the court. I think Reggie got him.
He did. Those are the kind of fouls you really don't want to pick up. You know the guy can shoot from that spot, but Wilkes was coming really hard to his left. He threw the ball up, and Reggie picked up, I thought, kind of a poor foul. Northern Illinois got beat 77-68. Put up a good game.
Wilkes missing the free throw. Rambus coming back in. Jabbar goes out. With Johnny Redker, I'm Milo Hamilton from the Forum. Bulls basketball on the road on WGN Television 9, Chicago, America's #1 sports station. The free throw gives Jamal Wilkes 5, and we're tied at 26. It's the second tie we've had in the game. It was tied last at 2. We're now tied at 26. Diaz tried to loop, but that was not a good shot selection on the run. Magic. Lito, what a play by Magic, and he has 10, and they have the lead.
But take a look at this baby again. You know that. Watch this shot. Ricky Sobers comes, tries to cut him off. He does a pirouette, goes up and slams it home with the left hand. That's Irvin Magic Johnson.
And that got the 8th sellout this year in gear at the Forum. Now Artis,
Jump ball.
is tied up.
He and Magic are in a jump ball. Ball comes Artis. Watch, Magic comes in here, grabs the ball. He knows he's going to put it down low. He comes away with the steal. Ties him up for a jump.
Magic 6'9", Artis 7'2". Taps it back to Reggie. Fakes, jumps, fires. Just started the second quarter. Nixon's back in there, number 10. Ready to give it to Rambus. Slaps away. And Dietrich, who just came in at the end of the quarter, and he was fouled by Magic Johnson.
Can't get away with all those steals, can you?
No. Got some figures, Red?
Well, the Lakers 13 for 22 at a 59%. The Bulls at an even 514 out of 28.
Dietrich out on top with Rambus. Down another to Keenan. Beautifully done by Kobe. Kobe's a good passer for a big guy.
Kobe came in for Artis Gilmore. Gilmore leaves with 7 out of 7 from the field. Now, he and Magic could go and take their shower and talk about their points per game because one's got 16, the other guy's 14.
Wouldn't go for Magic. Rebounded by Jones. Get to Sobers. On the run, Theus. Takes it into the corner. Holds it there. Back out to Ricky. Pumps it from 22 and zips it. Sobers on the board for the first time tonight. 32-28. Bulls by 4.
I think this is one team that the Bulls match up with and are much quicker than speed-wise.
All right, Nixon on Sobers. Wouldn't go for Nixon. Rambus, he's going to reverse it and get it. Good move by Rambus.
Kurt Rambus grabbing the offensive rebound, putting it right back up.
Keenan, crowd wanted a rolling the ball over, but there was no call. Nixon on the fly, takes it off the glass. Nixon was 6 in the game, first in the quarter. We're tied.
Orlando Woolridge getting ready to come back in with Ronnie Lester now. You see how both teams try to take it right to the center because you don't have that big shot blocker in there.
Keenan gives it to Kobe. Baseline jump, no. Rebound by Brewer. Nixon into that three-point circle. Fakes it, takes it in the paint. And he was fouled out at the top. That'll be on Theus. Woolridge in for Keenan. Keenan was active in the early going. Theus is gone, and Lester is on for him. $16 out of his last 17 shots for Artis Gilmore, counting the game at Milwaukee. 32-32. That's Jordan. 5.
Travel by Brewer. Boy, he was looking over there. He had so much room to shoot.
All right, we get a break there. Try to break a tie here. We're tied at 32. We've had 4 ties and 13 lead changes. You're joining us a little late to show you how they've gone up and down this court. Sobers doesn't get this one. Jones there for the board. They almost tie him up. He's still fighting, and he got it. You talk about earning a bucket. Jones just did.
Good job, Dwight Jones.
34-32. Bulls. 9:20 remaining in the half. Red will talk with Tracy Jackson as his guest. There's Jordan. Duran was all alone. Somebody didn't fall back and help.
You know, Artis has those 7 baskets in this game, Milo, without them really going and travel on Orlando Woolridge. He got those 7 baskets without them really looking for him. He hit the one shot outside, and he got the other ones up real close to the basket in real quick situations.
One of the things about a couple of names on this club that are missing tonight, Kupchak's been injured since December. McAdoo is on a day-to-day basis, will not play tonight. He has a calf strain. 34 all is our score. That won't go. And the Bulls with a 3-on-1 behind the back, a little too fancy. And a travel. Fancy Dan didn't work that time.
Look at Rod Thorne. He's showing the 2-hand motion, pass this way, not behind the back.
Yeah, that upset Rod a little bit. We're tied at 34. 8:35 remaining in the second quarter at the Forum. Nixon, Jordan, whistle. Kareem coming back in, and Brewer will leave.
Curtis comes back in now, and Kobe leaves.
So the 2 big men are back in to do battle. So far, Jabbar has 7, Gilmore 14. Jordan down in under. Boy, he's helped them since he came over in that deal. Jabbar with 9, his first in the quarter, and it's a 36-34 Laker lead. 8:15 remaining till halftime. Lester spinning around, pulls up, tries to take it on the glass.
Offensive foul on Ronnie.
Yep, took it too hard in there, tried to force his way up through the traffic. Lakers leading 36-34. Our next Bulls game will be Wednesday night at Dallas, 7:30 Chicago time on Channel 9. Start Cubs baseball on Sunday. It'll be 2 o'clock Chicago time against the Milwaukee Brewers.
Cubs start Sunday?
Yep. Nice. Jabbar with a skyhook gives him 11 and a 4-point lead. 7:45 remaining in the first half. Lakers have a 4-point lead. Sobers overloads the far side. Gilmore outside. Tried to get it through traffic to Jones. Tapped away. And it'll be touched last by a Bull. Now the 2 clubs that the Bulls have just beaten, Seattle-Milwaukee battle tonight. And believe it or not, the Bucks lost their 5th in a row.
Well, Lenny Wilkins was up there. You know, I visited with him at halftime in that game, and he was up there on a scouting mission, not just sitting around. I think that's Dwight Jones on the foul. Rambis draws the foul. Milo, we get a chance at halftime. Let you and I talk a little bit about who the Bulls might have to beat out and what happens to make the playoffs.
Yeah, in case that playoff were to start tomorrow, we could just about give you what it would be. But counting this game, the Bulls had 20 remaining, and we'll take a look at that right after this half closes. Jordan, no. Rebound, Woolridge. Lester spins. Slapped away by Jordan, and it was touched last by Lester.
Good, just enough defensive pressure by Jordan. He didn't really go out and steal it. He just threw a couple of fakes at him, and the Bulls kicked it out.
Last year when Magic got hurt, they traded for Jordan. Well, that was some acquisition. They got him from the New Jersey Nets. He's out of Rutgers.
Block on Dwight Jones. Didn't have a chance to go anywhere. Michael Cooper drew the foul. Greenwood comes back in. David was 0 for 3 early in the first period. Just couldn't get himself going in this game. Jonathan Kovler, the managing partner of the Bulls, is sitting here at ringside.
All right, Nixon and Jabbar. Long skyhook off the front. No good. Look at that little Ronnie Lester go up and take it away from the big guy. Alley-oop. And it won't go for Artis, but he got nailed by Cooper on the way by.
Well, that was almost a repeat of the pass that Reggie Theus gave. Now Ronnie Lester gives him a pass just a little bit short of it. Michael Cooper goes up and tries to block it. You're going to get 2 shots on the play.
Cooper getting his first foul, second Laker foul in the quarter. Lakers are leading by 4 at the moment. Artis going to try to close that. He had 14 in the first quarter and gets his first here in the second quarter. Try to cut it to a 2-point game.
No breather here either. The Bulls go Sunday to San Antonio and then down to Dallas. We'll see Mark Aguirre when we get down there, Milo. But they mentioned Jay Vincent and Brad Davis. Now, who knows those 2 guys except the Bulls?
Yeah, Vincent's been some surprise for them, and he got his chance after Mark Aguirre got hurt.
He was on that NCAA championship Michigan State team that Magic was on.
Traveling on Jabbar. A little pressure and made him take a walk. Now the Bulls can come down and tie it.
That was quite a team, wasn't it, with Kelser and Magic and Jay Vincent as a freshman.
No wonder they won it. Orlando Orlando brings it near side. Greenwood tried to alley-oop it, but intercepted. Jabbar anticipated that one. Nixon on the fly, pulls up. 16-footer. Nixon, no. Rebound, Artis. A-Train gives it off to Ronnie Lester. Down to David Greenwood. Greenwood will put it up from there and not get it. It was way short. David having trouble finding that bucket tonight, although that might have been fingertipped by the defense. 38-36 LA. We are halfway through the second quarter. Jordan on the paint. Fingertip roll down at line. No. Greenwood with the board. Needs some help. Going to dribble it a couple times off to Ricky Sobers.
Watch Artis down low.
Woo, and they had the right idea, but Orlando just gave it too much up there for him to get.
Fooling around in the back court, Jabbar got caught back there, and Artis went right to the basket, but Orlando Woolridge couldn't duplicate the passes by Lester and Theus and put it up around the ring for the A-Train.
Wilkes is back in. Magic Johnson back in. (38-36). Bulls have an opportunity to tie here. 5:40 remaining in the first half. 6 seconds on the shot clock. It'll go for Greenwood, and that's 4 points for him first in the quarter. And we're tied for the 6th time in the evening, this time at 38. Tied at 38 at the Forum in Inglewood. All right, look at Nixon. And they got it stuffed on the far side. Magic faked it but didn't take it. Back out to Nixon. Skyhook Jabbar. That's a deuce and gives him 13. 40-38.
Seemed like the play has slowed down a little bit now. They're looking a little more situation basketball and fast break.
Trying to hit that back door, man. Foul as Woolridge came across right into that bucket. Lester spotted him. That'll be on Nixon, and he has 2. Third team foul. 3 team fouls on each. All right, Theus is in. Sobers goes to the bench for Radthorn. Ronnie Lester. Ooh, he almost walked.
Yeah.
Oh, was that close. All right, Artis. Greenwood looking right at it. David got it, and he has 6. We're tied at 40. Each team with 3 team fouls. Clock running, 4:45 remaining in the second quarter. Knicks at Rambus. Rambus was property of the Knicks in 80. Wilkes missing.
David, it looked like they're going to give it to Magic Johnson, but I think David Greenwood inadvertently tipped it.
I think he had a hand in it. You know, Kevin McKenna's with this Laker team, a fellow we saw with Creighton the last couple of years from Palatine High. Hey, there's that little high arch by Lester. Gives him 6 for the night. We're tied at 42.
Mayor Face with the Chicago Bull fans sitting at the bench now ready to come in for the Lakers. And Mark Lindbergh.
A couple years with the Bulls, huh?
Uh-oh. That's a travel.
Yes,
Nixon
sir.
was going up. Beautiful play. They came right on top of him to block the shot, and he tried to put it back down to the ground.
Landsberger, 5th year in the league, 2nd round Bulls choice at 77. Went to Arizona State. He's 6'8", and he wears 54. We're tied at 42. Theus. Gilmore got a nice soft touch for the A-Train. Gives him 18. He's the leading scorer in the game. And it is 44-42. Bulls. Only their 2nd lead in this quarter. Wilkes. Woolridge. Wilkes trying to put a move on the rookie. Dished it off to Nixon. Didn't get the good soft bounce. Landsberger with the board. Wilkes gets another chance and puts it through. Gives him 7 for the night. First in the quarter.
Can't give a guy 2 shots like that. You know he's a better than 50% shooter, and you get 2 wide open shots.
Wilkes is averaging 21 points a game. We don't have anybody, and he's not their leading scorer.
Artis was leaning back now. Jabbar said he's leaning back on me. That's how he got the foul.
All right, we're tied at 44. We've had 9 ties in this game, 18 lead changes, and we're tied at the moment.
Somebody looks like somebody out there, doesn't he?
Wilkes guarded by Woolridge. Going to try to take it to him. Back out to Nixon. Lester there with him. Now here's Wilkes, who came clear across. Wilkes moves very well without that ball.
He does. He drives you nuts. He drives with the ball, passes it off, then he runs on the other side to get position.
As we roll along here, we've got some scores we can pass.
Off of Ronnie's knee, drove right on in.
Pepperdine took it to Pittsburgh in college.
99-88. Pepperdine right around the corner from where we are here tonight.
Cooper puts them ahead. Cooper getting his first points of the night. Tried to hand it off, but Theus was in there, and Theus might have gotten a hand too close. San Francisco has Boston College down 23-14 in the first half. Remember, the winner of that game plays DePaul on Sunday.
Tennessee, Chattanooga 58, North Carolina State 51. North Carolina State is out. Northeastern upset St. Joseph 63-62.
Jabbar didn't get the soft spin that time, spun off. Lester, good bounce pass to Sobers.
Went up from the bottom, went through, came down. Wait a minute, you got to put it says in the book here on page 62 in the NBA guide, you must put it in from the top. Watch as he throws it there. Ricky throws there. What is whoop bar soap up through the bottom? Well, no. Nice try, Artis. You don't get one for that even. But he's got a chance to pick up 2 from the line here and tie this game up again at 46.
Fouls on Magic, his second, 15 foul. Bulls have 14 fouls in the quarter, and we're just about at the 2-minute mark in this second period. Artis with a good soft touch gives him 19 in this game. Dwight Jones going to replace Greenwood. 2:06 remaining till halftime. John and I will kind of look at the players and the teams that are trying to nail down playoff berths. And then he'll chat with Tracy Jackson, the rookie out of Notre Dame. That's at halftime here on Channel 9. Artis didn't get it and leaves the Bulls a point short in a 46-45 game. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Magic Johnson keeps on going, doesn't get it. Tapped by Gilmore, and it was touched last by Gilmore. Lakers will have the ball with 1:56 remaining in the half. Lakers with the ball and a 1-point lead. 46-45, Lakers over Bulls. In a nip and tuck first half here, Cooper guarded by Lester. That was a good beat by Jabbar. Magic got it.
What a play. Michael Cooper on a bullet pass in. Watch him flip it down. Now Jabbar sees him cutting on a baseline, lays it off. Artis wasn't ready, and Ricky Sobers grabs the foul. Beautiful shot. The man cut went right around Ricky when the ball went in. Magic Johnson, boom, up and in. Worth his salt.
Magic looking for his 15th point. Didn't get it. 48-45 Lakers. All right. Bulls on the short end here in a 3-point game. Overload to far side. Got 2 men down and under. Gilmore and Woolridge. Woolridge breaks out top to help. Orlando going to try to take it in. Dishes off to Lester, and look at Lester get it. Nice pass by Orlando.
It looked like Orlando Woolridge was going up with a running right-hand hook, and he found Ronnie right under the basket for the layup. Nice play.
Boy, you got to have some kind of vision to be that quick and do it that sudden, don't you? Wilkes to Jabbar. Gilmore gave him a shove. Wouldn't go, but Landsberger gets his first points. It's a 3-point lead for the Lakers. We have 1 minute remaining in the quarter. Sobers faked it, then drives it. Then it was jammed right. And I think Sobers is going to get caught with the foul.
That's the kind of thing you see usually a 2-shot situation. Watch Sobers go in. He pushes off. There's where a foul really occurred, and it's a charge there. Now watch this. Bang. He gives him one, lays him down.
Jabbar says, look, Artis has been shoving me around all night. I'm going to pick on somebody I can shove.
Well, he laid him down, didn't he?
Woo. Talk about a mismatch. He's 7'2", at least. Sobers is 6'3". Jabbar weighs 235. Ricky weighs 190.
We saw, remember Reggie Theus in the game. He was trying to reach back to find out who was behind him, and he put his arm back, and the referee called a foul for an elbow.
50-47 Lakers. We're under a minute. 58 seconds remaining.
If I was guarding Jabbar today, I'd go out and breathe right in his glass. Right in his glass.
Foggy in here. Jabbar gets his 14th point, his second free throw, and they have a 4-point lead for the second time in the quarter. The Bulls have had a 4-point lead in this quarter. Nobody's had more than a 4-point lead in the game. 45 seconds. 12 on the shot clock. White Jones. Landsberger out there to nail in. And Woolridge was fouled from behind. Looked like Wilkes or Cooper. That'll be Wilkes. And he has his first foul of the night.
That's the way I used to stop guys. You know, come up with these ideas like breathing on the guy's glasses. I had Will Chamberlain once when he had pancreatitis. And the guy said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to hit him right in the pancreas if I know where it is. If I could find it. If I could find it, I could have put him out of action. Never knew where it was. Somewhere in the bottom, in the leg you're thinking is in the bottom of the foot.
Woolridge gets his first point of the night. Closes it to 3. Tries to get the Bulls back within 2, and the rookie out of Notre Dame does. We've got a 51.
If you look like you're not going to use it that first half, you're just as good taking it, so you know what you want to do in this last 40 seconds. You want to go for 1 shot. Should we hurry it up, try to get 2 shots? Well, the Bulls only get 1 in this situation. We'll take a look and see what they decide.
John, an old pal of ours we got to see at the Red Cloud banquet about a month ago. Carmen Sobino will be joining me for the 7th annual Chicagoland Junior Stars Bowling Championship. That'll be from Waukegan, and we'll have it for you at 4 o'clock a week from tomorrow on Channel 9. 51-49 Lakers. And tomorrow night on Channel 9, Class A High School Championship Basketball. Oh, a rejection by A-Train.
Well, they were going to go after it right away, try to get 2 shots out of it, Milo, and now they're going to take the 1. Watch the block. Artis goes way up and puts it out of reach.
The running clock shows 25 seconds. Wouldn't go for Wilkes. Tap wouldn't go for Magic. Magic put it up again. Changed hands in the air and got it.
Well, he had a tip on the ball, and then he couldn't quite tip it in, so he grabbed it and came up with a left-hand shot. Look at this. Orlando Woolridge now bringing the ball up.
53-49 Lakers. We're going under 10 as you watch the big clock at the top of your screen. 5 seconds. Woolridge. Ronnie Lester. 3 if it goes. 3-pointer for Ronnie Lester. Gives him 11. And it's a 1-point game at the half. What about Ronnie Lester? Unofficially, Gilmore the leader with 19. He had 14 of those. All right, here we go in the second half. Milo Hamilton along with Johnny Redker. Executive producer director is always Arnie Harris. Alley-oop and a dunk for Jabbar, and he has 16. And the Lakers go to a 3-point lead in the opening seconds of the second half. Lester out high to Keenan. Greenwood trying to work on Rambus, but Rambus was right there with him. Then back to the shoulder, and I think Ronnie drop-kicked it out of there.
Almost a great play. Almost turned into a great play. Ronnie did knock his knee and then put out of bounds.
55-52 Lakers. Wilkes. Magic. Back out to Rambus. Block. That'll be goaltending.
Artis swung his hand and says, what do you know about it? That wasn't goaltending. Let's take a look. He makes Magic Johnson change his mind, and then Kurt Rambus comes up, and Artis catches the ball, knocks it off the rim, in front of the rim. 5-point
lead Lakers. That's the biggest lead in this game either way. Greenwood looking, wants somebody to move. Keenan did. Keenan faked it, took it to the dotted line, short off the front. Rambus looking for an outlet, but I think Ronnie got back, and he did. Lester, good alertness. Whoa, a dangerous pass, but they got away with it. Now they take it back to the weak side. Keenan, near side, Greenwood puts it up, got it.
Good movement that time. David started with the ball and went all the way to the other side and around the horn back to him. He was wide open.
And the ball never touched the floor. They just kept the good live passing. 57-54 Lakers. 10:35 remaining in the third quarter. The Forum in Inglewood, California, the scene. Bulls on the road. Channel 9 bringing it to you. That won't go for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's a little far out for him, isn't it?
No, and it's a different shot when nobody's guarding. It really is. You get those in practice, but during the game you don't expect to have that.
Greenwood looking. Keenan far side. Tried to put a fake. Gets it on the weak side to Lester. Back to Keenan. Keenan on a fadeaway. Didn't get it. David will put it up with a nice high arch. And Greenwood has 10 and 4 in the quarter. And we're back to a 1-point game.
Hang in there, guys.
You talked about it. Bulls match up pretty well with the Lakers. Even though their records are quite different, seems like the Bulls, even when they play out here, play them a good, tough game. Ronnie Lester in the paint. Bulls up. Reggie.
Offense on... Nope. Sure looked like offense on Reggie.
You know, that'll be on Wilkes. That's his second.
Watch the move here now. Reggie makes a reverse move and puts a shoulder. Okay. A little push from behind by Wilkes.
Greenwood, a nice hook. Looked like a center on that one. And the Bulls have taken a 1-point lead, 58-57. All right. They fell behind by 5. Now they've gone in front by 1. 9:30 remaining in the third quarter. Nixon in the corner. Lester with him. Pulls up, fades away, doesn't get it. Look at Keenan. Keenan has been about as active tonight as I've seen him in a while. I'm not just talking about moving around when we're on offense, but on defense has been in there battling. Bulls with a 1-point lead, approaching the 9-minute mark of the third period. Diaz near side with Wilkes.
Lots of time.
Alley-oop to David, and he has 14. 2, 4, 6, 8 points for the Bulls in this quarter. Greenwood has them all.
He started out very slowly, and timeout now by the Lakers.
Just are a band. And I bet. And it was camp day here tonight. And you'll see some hat shots Sunday when the Cubs play the Brewers at Mesa on Channel 9. Good drive.
Offensive foul. Artis had the block, and the left arm of Jamal Wilkes went out. Watch him. Second cutter. Artis goes up the block, and you see the left arm. Well, there it is, right there. Let's take one more look at it here. Now watch it come on. There it is. He pushes him right off, and good call by Jack Nees.
And that's the third on Jamal Wilkes. Greenwood 14 feet away, but Rambus bothering him and then bothered him with a pass, and Jabbar intercepts. Nixon down court, and Lester makes him stop the dribble. Rambus will put it up with the other hand, doesn't go, and Keenan battling for it. That's just what we were talking about a moment ago. Keenan gets it off to Ronnie Lester, back to Keenan, shovels Greenwood. Greenwood guarded by, look at who's guarding someplace.
He was going to take the shot. He looked smack into Jabbar's chest.
Keenan slapped away by Rambus. Bulls ball under their own bucket off to the left.
7 seconds. Let's take a look at the block. Watch him go up in the air. Bang. Reggie in a lean-in shot makes the move.
Diaz with only 6, but boy, a couple of his shots have been dazzling. Wilkes off the glass, won't go. Rambus had it, knocked out of his hands by Gilmore, and it'll be Lakers ball into their own basket off to the right. The Bulls are leading 62-57, a 5-point lead. That's the biggest lead they've ever had in the game. The Lakers had a 5-point lead early in this quarter. That was their biggest lead in the contest. There's Greenwood.
Boy,
he was up that time. Gilmore on stuff.
brother.
Lead Toledo Artis. You get 21 and a 7-point lead for the Bulls in California. 64-57. We'll give you another look at that later on. You know Arnie's got that cranked up someplace, Red.
Oh, boy.
Johnson puts a move and drives baseline. He just spun around, Red.
There it is real quick. We'll take Ronnie Lester on the pass. Artis trails. Goes up in the air. Slams it. Oh, 2 big guys up over the rim.
Bulls leading 64-59. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. David Greenwood. Boy, you talk about a guy turning it around from the first half to the second half.
He was 3 out of 6 in the first half. I don't think he's missed, has he now?
No. 5 field goals in this quarter, and we haven't played half of this quarter yet. There's Keenan with another one.
Jabbar in the back. Watch out. If Artis gets up here, he's got something going.
Look at Keenan again. It'll roll in. Keenan with 8 in the game, his first of the quarter. Now it's a 9-point lead for the Bulls. 6:35 remaining in the third period. The Forum is the scene. Jabbar put a move and got it off the glass.
Take another look at this Gilmore stuff coming out of a fast break. Boy, 2 barely up over the rim, both of them. That trailer play, Artis follows it down.
Cooper and Landsberger getting ready to report. Pat Riley not happy with what he's seeing out of his Lakers here the last couple of minutes.
Who draws that foul? Is it Magic or? Didn't see who they. That's against Jabbar. Both of them were down in their 32 and 33. Magic and Kareem.
They gave it to Kareem, didn't they? His second on Abdul-Jabbar. Second team foul. Gilmore, oh, brother. Hit it every place you can hit it, and it bounces through. He has 22 for the evening. 8-point lead for Chicago. Got it again. 23 points for Artis Gilmore. Bulls lead by 9. Second time they've had the 9-point lead. Man all alone. Keenan's got to come back that time and help out.
Right. Nixon was ready to take the shot. He spotted Michael Cooper wide open underneath. Just fired it to him.
Cooper's first points of the night. I had erroneously given him credit for a bucket in the first half, which he didn't deserve. So that is his first basket tonight. Keenan fakes, pulls up dotted line. Yes.
He's got a couple, 3 of those shots tonight where they've hit the rim, played around nicely, and fallen in.
72-63 Chicago. 5:35 remaining in the third quarter. Magic Johnson moving, gives it to Jabbar. Moved left, faked right, got it. And Jabbar with a left-hand hook that time, and he has 20. He's their leading scorer. So the 2 big guys are leading.
Shows you the sky hook with both hands tonight, huh?
72-65, Bulls by 7, approaching the 5-minute mark in the third quarter. Theus, Gilmore, back to Reggie. That's 3 if it goes. It's 3 for Theus, and he has 9. 5 in the quarter, and it's a 10-point lead, Chicago. That's the new biggest lead of the night.
Steal by Reggie.
He almost got away with it. Nixon will take it with a left hand, and he got it.
Reggie went diving for that ball and threw it up between and backwards. But
Ronnie Lester. He and Nixon, those 2 little guards back.
look at Magic's left.
Oh, brother. Back out to Ronnie Lester. Lester has 13, his first in the second half, and it's back to a 10-point lead. The Bulls fell behind by 5 points early in this quarter. That's a 15-point swing, John. They're in front by 10. 77-67 Bulls. 4:12 remaining in the third quarter. Nixon in the high timber and had it slapped down and kicked.
Who kicked it? Bulls kicked it, I guess.
Right.
Reset the clock to 24. Nixon was going nowhere either. He just sort of got in the middle, looked for Landsberger, somebody down low, and it was kicked another 24 seconds.
Cooper to Magic to Jabbar. Little double teaming there, and they got it back out to Nixon. It was rolling away, but then coming back is Johnson. That'll be no basket. A push under there. Keenan getting his first foul of the night. First team foul in the Bulls in the quarter. The Lakers have 2 team fouls in the quarter. 4 minutes remaining in this third period from the Forum in the Los Angeles area. The Lakers hosting the Bulls, and the Bulls at the moment enjoying a 10-point lead. Nixon, look at that little guy worm his way. Greenwood with a beautiful block.
Artis tried to get out of his way. Didn't want to draw the foul. He sort of gives him a Sir Walter Raleigh. Watch him. Out of my sorry there. David comes in and says, not on my street.
Bulls still leading by 10. Lakers ball in their own bucket off to the right. Triggered by Magic. Nixon jumping high. Didn't get it. Magic comes out of there with it, and that reset the shot clock. Hit the iron and reset it. Cooper with a 20-footer. No. Jabbar will take it right back up. No.
Somebody.
David Greenwood. Ronnie Lester wants to run. 3 on 2. And Keenan off the glass didn't get it, but a foul on the way through.
Well, they had all kinds of opportunities on the other end. Jabbar missed a couple shots at it. Magic missed a couple shots. There's Jabbar tip-tapping it around. David just gets it out real quick. Fast break is for him. Ronnie Lester takes it right down up to the top of the key. Gives it to Keenan. Keenan goes for the shot. Gets hit by Norm Nixon. Draws a pair.
Nixon getting his 3rd foul. Keenan puts it through, gives him 11, 5 in the quarter.
There's Keenan in on a fast break, and you see Nixon number 10 foul him. Cooper goes up here, but it's damage is already done.
Keenan missing that one. Had to settle for 1 out of 2, has 11 for the evening, and it's an 11-point lead for the Bulls with 3:20 remaining in the third quarter. That's Wilkes taking it to the hoop. It won't fall. Gilmore with the outlet to Theus. Look at the antelope spin. Gives it. Oh, yes! Hallelujah! As Greenwood and Reggie putting on a show for the home folks.
Look at that bench. That Chicago bench just came sky high.
Now it's a 13-point Bulls lead. Man, oh man, the action is really slick here.
All right, here it is. Here's the play. Watch Reggie draw everybody to him over the shoulder. And here it is. Boy, you don't see that in his career. Slammeroo down it goes. Beautiful.
Greenwood from Linwood. Reggie from Englewood. All right, this exciting Bulls game coming to you on WGN Television 9 Chicago, America's #1 sports station. Lionel Hamilton and Johnny Red Kerr with the action. Hope you're enjoying it from California. The Bulls are leading by 13 with 2:49 remaining in the third period. Landsberger, former Bull, gets it into Jabbar. Back to Wilkes, bad pass. Keenan there. Ronnie Lester, little guy may take it, change hands. Partially blocked. No foul. Rod Thorne yelling his head off. He wanted a foul. Magic slips to the court and travels.
All right, let's take a look at the block on the other end. Lester goes in on Cooper. Cooper takes a beautiful position, blocks it left-handed, and turns a fast break going for Magic Johnson, but he slipped on the wet floor, turned it over. Bulls 13-point lead, 2:36 in this period. This whole quarter has belonged to the Bulls.
Sobers replaces Lester at a guard. Bulls leading 80-67. Boy, you talk about looking like they were going to tumble a little bit when the quarter started. Fell behind by 5, but now gave him enough trouble. Magic Johnson might have stepped on a foot wrong.
No. He slipped down there with that last turnover, and that could have been it. He's sort of giving it a little limp. Look.
He's a little gimpy. Cooper comes near side to Wilkes. Approaching the 2-minute mark in the third period. Bulls leading by 13.
Got to be a foul in there somewhere. What's it called? Legal defense. Okay. That's a second one. That's a technical. Artis is going man-to-man, belly-to-belly with his man, or back-to-belly, or something like that. Rob wants to know who it's on to cause that thing. And Eddie Jordan now comes in. Magic's going to go limp over to the bench.
See a little bit later if it's one of those Academy Award jobs. He's in the right part of the country for it.
I think he did. I think he came down there and told himself, well, he just...
Wilkes didn't get the free throw on the illegal defense tee.
Well, that's what we say, cheaters proof.
That's right.
Right. Put him to the line. They couldn't make it.
Cubs baseball Sunday at 2 o'clock. Cubs and Brewers on Channel 9.
You going to be there?
I'm going to be there.
I'll be there if you're there.
You're going to be there and watch the game. You bet, son. Pass through the arms of Jabbar.
Watch a little dancing down here. This is not... You want to be my partner? No, I'll be. Look at that. There. I said belly to belly, not her back to belly, and that ball went right through his hand.
All right, Artis, they're all over him, and it'll be a foul.
It was looked like a travel, but it ended up with Jabbar leaning on his back. They're going at it pretty good. Now that's third on him, and what's A got? Big A's got 1.
That could be a little concern and a point to watch about 15 minutes from now, Red, huh?
Yeah.
Bulls still leading by 13. Sobers wants to get it to Artis. Back out to Greenwood. Keenan spinning, whirling dervish. Oh, man, Keenan with 13, and he has 7 in the quarter, and it's a 15-point Chicago lead. Bulls 82, Lakers 67. Landsberger tried to get it, but Greenwood took it away from him, and Sobers way down court.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, brother, and Reggie was fouled.
Now, I'll tell you, those passes, that last fast break here where Reggie gets fouled, just out of the reach of everybody. Here's from Ricky Sobers, just over Cooper's hand. Reggie picks it up, goes in, lays it off the glass a little bit too hard. He'd like to pick up 3 points on this, but look at him go up with Jabbar. Gets a little bump. That's what, number 4 on, no, that was on Michael Cooper they gave it, I guess.
Yes. He is with 10, give him 11. 7 in the quarter.
This is a big swing around now, isn't it? A 5-point lead. They spotted him early.
22-point swing since the first 2 minutes of this quarter. Bulls are leading 84-67. Jordan in the paint too hard. Cooper there. Slammed right down in him by Greenwood. Greenwood may be hurt at the other end.
There's another.
By Keenan.
Look at that bench jump up, and another play. They gave it to Reggie. Took all the traffic with him. Threw it over his shoulder like he did earlier with David Greenwood.
19-point lead. Landsberger at the other end. Remember, Greenwood is still acting more like it's an ankle now that they've got him down on the bench.
Dwight Jones in to replace him with 45 seconds.
40 seconds remaining in the quarter.
They go for 1 shot here, I believe, to be content.
Yeah, run a little clock. As long as you've got it, they can't have it.
Somebody's got to get ready to get it up. Here's Artis.
He's going to put it up and not get it. Cooper will come out of there for the Lakers. 25 remaining in the quarter. Wilkes on a running fingertip roll, didn't get it. Hit by Landsberger, no. Slapped up again, though. definitely play for the last one. No shot clock in order here. 8 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bulls leading the Lakers 86-69. Sobers, one too many passes there. When you get that deep, you got to keep it down in there.
That's Michael Cooper with the pass. Actually, ball was going out of bounds. Cooper tried to get it. He fouled him. 2 seconds on the clock. Ricky Sobers will go to the line and shoot a one-on-one situation. Now Rambis. They want to get Jabbar out in his last 2 seconds. Give him that minute rest. And also not draw that fourth foul in this period.
And Rod Thorne's going to counter and give Artis the chance to rest also in Dietrich.
Right, he gets a little longer than a minute to rest now. Sit down here, catch his breath, and our big guy, both big guys are out. Now I'd like to see the Bulls put a little pressure on here once these 2 free throws go up.
Yeah, don't let them get an easy one. Free throw no good by Sobers. There's a contrast the other night at Milwaukee. Sobers in that last quarter, oh, he was dynamite at that free throw line. 86-69 Bulls. 2 ticks left on the clock in the quarter. Sobers gets that one. His third.
That's out of the gym.
Woo! We have played 3 our touch award.
Yeah.
All right, 87-69 with a quarter to go. Don't get careless here now. There was a careless pass. Now, Rambis with a man all alone. Cooper, but a travel. We got a break on that one, Johnny Kerr.
Pat Riley's out on the floor. They came up with the loose ball. Finally did something right and then turned around and took a few steps with it.
We really got a break there because Cooper was off to the races. He'd have been a shoe-in to put that one through. Bulls 87, Lakers 69.
He looks like a member of Kirk Douglas's family, I swear.
Theus in the corner. Theus burns it and he has 13. A 20-point lead. That is now the biggest lead of this night.
We're getting restless out here now, aren't we?
Boy, oh boy, the Bulls are smoking. Got almost a quarter to go. It's 89-69 Chicago at LA. Cooper doesn't get it too hard. Landsberger fighting for it. Gives it off to Rambis.
Oh, nice pass into Michael Cooper. This team has the 3rd best record in the league, Milo. Los Angeles at 42-20.
Look out, Ricky. Don't get fancy when you got a big lead. Cooper. He blew it. He blew it. Believe it or not, he was all alone. Reggie wants to take a 3-pointer, but doesn't. Sobers will take a 2-pointer and won't get it either. Landsberger's been a demon on these boards here. Almost a foul there, but no whistle. Both players looking to see who was going to be on. There was no whistle either way.
Eddie Jordan, nothing off the rim. Keenan with the save. Pitch out, and he stepped out. No, he traveled.
Was somebody stealing that time? You said a pitch out.
Yeah. I saw the signal skin to skin.
Hey, I got to get that term down. I may have to use it Sunday when we do the Cub game on Channel 9 at 2 o'clock.
Nobody can make a basket. That one's over the top on Landsberger. Foul on him.
3rd quarter figures ought to be revealing.
Oh, 8 for 27 for the Lakers. They shot 29%. 14 out of 19, 74% for the Bullies.
Greenwood's back in. That's good news, Reds. That means that ankle isn't too bad. And Keenan's going to get a rest. Jones is in there along with Greenwood up front. Dietrich is still in there. Ronnie Lester coming back in. Magic Johnson coming back in. Theus will get a rest.
L.A. went from 4:52 to 53 seconds without scoring a point in the quarter. Really, I know they hadn't put anything on the board in a long time, but that was about four minutes.
Sobers tried to take it in the paint, but 2 fellows were there to strip it. Cooper on a fingertip.
He missed that shot.
Cooper blows another one.
And the ball rolled off of David Greenwood's head. Cooper can't believe this.
The crowd can't either.
He gets the ball here. He's going to take up. Looks like he went with a step, but he didn't. He lays it up over the ring.
And he had a real mismatch. He was on Ronnie Lester. Lester gives away about 7 inches, 5 inches. Way out court to Cooper. 10 minutes remaining in the game. The Bulls lead 89-71.
Magic back in there. He looks healthy, too. I think we're going to see the 2 big guys in there very shortly.
Yeah.
Greenwood on a block.
Oh, he just intimidated Wilkes enough to make him change his thought process going up.
There we go. There's one. Oh! Long pass out of bounds. It's going to be the Bulls' ball. Here comes Jabbar back now. Artis is going to get the call as soon as Rod looked up and saw number 33 get out. Here comes 53. So Landsberger and Cooper leave.
So
Nixon back in.
And Jabbar back in.
Now we're getting back to
They got their starting
lineup. Right.
But in the meantime, we've got Artis back in. So he had a nice rest, Red. Going to put it up? No. And Wilkes comes down with it. Magic dancing. Nixon. Too far under. Wilkes. Baseline. No. Just not falling for the Lakers now. The Bulls are leading 89-71. Wilkes comes clear around. Flips it to Magic.
Off of Jabbar's eye. Look.
And they're getting...
No. All right, went off with Jabbar. And timeout, Milo. They're getting every...
All right, we're back to live. Wilkes in the Magic. Spun one way, took it the other way, didn't get it. Greenwood came down, but tapped away by Wilkes and gets it to Nixon. 9 minutes remaining in this game. The Bulls are leading. No good by Wilkes. Sober's there to take it. The big men were waiting for it. It came out hard to Ricky. Now David going to slow it. They might run some clock here. That's a foul on Magic as he tried to come across Dwight Jones. And what about the next game?
Well, we got a chance. You can pick up some tickets for Boston the 23rd. That's Tuesday. The Knicks the 26th. That's Friday. And Atlanta the 30th. That's a Tuesday. You got to catch a chance to see this team.
Yes, sir. You want to see that Boston Celtic game. That is for sure. 89-71. David going to bounce back a little. 12 on the shot clock. Sobers in the corner. No. Coming down with it, Dwight Jones. A little backward layover by Dwight. Getting 4 for the night, his first in the quarter.
You got all those lads in that forum yellow looking around and saying, who's supposed to keep who off the board?
Second time the Bulls have had a 20-point lead. Magic looking. Out court Nixon. He'll near side of the lane off the glass. Good. Nixon has that move down pass.
They have. Right now they've got a chance to cheat a little bit. The guy that's guarding Rambis can cheat a little bit in there and help out.
Gilmore had it slapped away, and Wilkes will come out of there with it to Nixon. 91-73 Bulls. Nixon tries it again. Line drives it through. Timeout for the Bulls. The Bulls lead. Nice to have her with us. She's a pro in every sense of the word. 91-70. Roddy Lester. Gilmore going to force it up. And it'll drop. 25 for the A train. 93-75.
Well, now that clock becomes all important. It ticks down. Lakers having a tough time finding the basket. They look like Artis fouled that time from the back, but they're letting a little bit more go now this second half.
Yeah, make them work for it when they come down too.
Ron Nixon, he's tough.
He's a prize, isn't he?
They brought him in really to be the point guard to make the plays, and when Magic came, they moved him over to shooting guard. He still has time to get 500 assists in a year and also pick up the points.
Ricky Sobers due, and it is 5 for Ricky. 95-77. Lester had it, and then Nixon dished it off to Magic. High arch Magic. Magic with 20. He had been silent for a while, Red.
Yeah, they gave him the second shot again on the play. Nixon missed that first one, and Magic came up with a big rebound in the basket.
Cooper getting ready to report for Pat Riley and the Lakers. David Greenwood puts it to Jones, and he just got hammered, no whistle. Artis will try to put it up. Boy,
a jump ball.
Artis doesn't like it even a little bit.
Big A is mad. You know, one thing you don't see, this guy takes a pretty good beating. You don't see him lose his cool too often. He just thought he got stripped of the ball. Not there, but when he goes up with it here's where he felt he got fouled. Now there's a little contact right there, but it's a jump ball. Watch everybody jump quick. Rambis is in it, fouled it.
Sobers with a good leap and came out of there with it. When you get fouled 3 times in the same play, one of them ought to go your way, hasn't it?
That's right.
Jack Neese and Lee Jones, the whistle tuners here tonight. And as physical as it has been, they've done a good job.
Now he called the foul. Now Kareem
Jabbar's
says,
turn
wait
to
a minute, are you kidding me? You know, the referees get their numbers according to their seniority, and I always look for something under 30. 2 of them total under 30. Like 12 is Earl Strom, 11 is Jake O'Donnell. That's only 23. 9 and 7 is 16. That's Gashu and Vanek. But we got tonight Jack Mees 35 and Jones 8. That's 43. We're in trouble.
Ronnie Lester with that one, a nice penetration, and 15 for the former Hawkeye. Cooper
He shoots better from out than he does from close to the basket.
97 to 81, a 16-point difference. Don't let them creep up on you, because in this arena they could be tough if they got the crowd back in this game.
They sure can, and you can't get into a real delay getters.
Oh, bad pass. Cooper to Nixon. That broke up their fast break with the pass behind him. Magic to Rambus. He puts it in. Rambus has 10. And all of a sudden, folks, they've got it down to 14. It had been up to 20 twice in this quarter as we approach 5 minutes left in the game. 97-83 Bulls over Lakers. See the crowd starting to get back in it now. Ronnie Lester. Jones too hard. And Artis off of a knee.
Oh, no, I thought so too.
Reggie Theus going to come in. Sobers will go to the bench.
Bulls get 24 more seconds on this thing now. Look at this. Dwight Jones.
Alone, and he got fouled.
And he did throw the arm out. You see Magic Johnson hollering. He says, hey, he threw his left arm at me. Watch him signal it. Watch him. He's all alone on this play. Everything opens up. Everybody leaves Dwight Jones. He gets it. Where's the basket? Now he throws the left arm and does hit Magic. The ball just does not fall in. And DJ gets a pair.
Well, all the gang at Mike's Potbelly, our big sports boosters, Russ Ayers and Chuck Solomon out here. And they, really big Bulls fans, they moved down here recently. Won't go for DJ. The Marich and Gardner families from Ava and Melanie, they're out here, but they say they don't like it. They're coming back to Chicago. Free throw good by Jones. Gives him 5 in the game, 3 in the quarter. And it's 98-83, Bulls by 15. We're under 5 minutes. Magic Johnson. David Greenwood on him. Nixon in the corner. Ronnie Lester tries to nail him down. Gets it to Jabbar. He got shoved again and didn't get it.
Look at this. Look at Jabbar. If he had any more hair in the back of his head, he'd tear that out.
That's 5 fouls. And remember, we said that could be a little difference in the last 5 minutes. Here it is.
All right, he gets bumped here first now. He says, I really got bumped. I'm going to drive on this guy. And he puts the left arm. He did put the left arm out, and Pat Riley can't take him out now. They've got to catch up.
They're down by 15, even with his 5 fouls. Theus doesn't get it. Tapped out of there. Who's going to fight for it on the... Oh, Rambus. Really with a cross body from behind.
Boy, Rambus is hurting, and Artis went down hard. Boy, he went down like a redwood, didn't he? Woo.
Boy, you're in the round casting on Sunday of the Cubs edition for 1982. Now, with the 15-point lead and approaching 4 minutes, Red, they can afford to run a little clock each time down, can't they?
Yeah, but they can't stand. They've got to, once they get down about 10 or 15, now they've got to start making their move for it. They're still out in the same position where they were.
Theus, 5 seconds, put it up. Not a good shot. He didn't have his feet planted at all in good position. Out of bounds it goes. And it was touched last by Nixon.
It's all falling. It's all coming up with the red jerseys tonight. All the plays are coming up red. Jamal Wilkes back in.
All right, Theus back out to Lester.
Now, so what they did last time, they killed the clock, and they ended up with Reggie shooting a fadeaway backup shot, and they luckily got it back. You want to go for something with about 10 on the clock, 8 on the clock. Go through your offense.
Well, you got 10 seconds right now, and Ronnie Lester puts it up. Won't get it.
Missed everything.
Way off angle and target. Magic Johnson may take it all away.
David Green was going to draw the foul. He tried to pick up the offensive foul. Johnson came right in. Johnson helps him up. Watch Greenwood meet him right here. Steps in front of him. Ball falls out. And Magic's going to have to make it from the line. He's got 2 shots at it.
All right, 3:27 remaining in this game. The Bulls led by as much as 20 on 2 occasions, both times in this, the 4th quarter. Magic in it. Hey, that spun around and fell through. He's got 21, and he's now their leader. Jabbar has 20. The leader in the game is Gilmore with 25.
Now watch the press come on here. You'll see these yellow shirts all over the place.
Down to a 13-point game. Running the clock down toward 3 minutes.
I see they're getting a standing tendency to stand.
Nobody away from the ball making a move at all.
7 seconds on the clock. You're going to end up with a long shot again.
David on a fadeaway up over. They tried one of those USC shots.
Yeah, jump ball we got to come up on anyway. That did look like that shot over the backboard.
USC needed one of those last night.
Let's see if this is a foul. Take a look and see this. A little bump. That could have been, I guess. But here comes the jump ball. We're going to have Sobers is in for Lester. Lester having a tough time here with the clock runs down.
Yeah, just not doing anything with it when you need to.
Now they got 24 again. Now the clock goes below 3-minute mark.
We're under 3 minutes. 15 on the shot clock. Reggie Theus going to burn a little more off that clock. He's going to take it in now. Gets it off to Greenwood. Slammer. Holy Toledo. David Greenwood with 20. His first in the quarter.
Reggie must have 8-10 assists also. There's going to be a timeout call.
And Johnny Redcur with the action here tonight. And Bulls fans have got to be heartened what they've seen here the last 3 games. Seattle at home, Milwaukee on the road, and a tough Lakers club right here on the road. Nixon got it. Nixon with 16. When he freelances, he plays well.
Bulls only have 1 foul. You know, they could take a couple fouls just to get some time off the clock here. All right, now get it up, guys. It's in the backcourt with 18. There it is.
That's away. Jones on the near side now. Sobers out court. They'll double team him, but Greenwood will get it to Reggie. Back out court to Artis. 5 on the shot clock intercepted. Magic Johnson, you know where he's going.
They got to press him again. 2 minutes to go now.
24 for Magic. Didn't solve anything there. Got it down in a hurry. All right, Sobers. We're under 2 minutes. Bulls are leading by 11. Sobers spinning, going to take it in, and he got it.
All right, that's the one. That's the nail into the coffin.
I really think the Lakers thought he was going to pass it back out.
Oh, there's 3 by Michael Cooper. Right through the net. 10-point lead now. Michael Cooper way outside. Okay, now, Ricky, bring it up, and let's sort of kick some more time off that clock.
Stranger things have happened in the NBA, my friends, and they're going to get it down to 8. Look for that one.
All right, there's a timeout.
Rod Thorne now is burning, and he ought to be. Down close, and you got this crowd in it here.
Look at all the seats. A lot of the people, not most of them, a lot of them have gone home here and probably listening in a parking lot.
Boston College beat San Francisco 70-66. Here's another steal. Nixon puts it up and didn't get it. Now, as that collision down on the baseline.
That's on Magic.
That's on Magic is right, and that's 4 on him.
The shot was missed that time by Nixon. A steal from the out of bounds. Pat Riley gets a technical, so Bulls can now.
Ricky Sobers. Sobers has 7 for the evening. Make it 8. Boy, you need that cool customer up there right now.
Magic still wants an explanation of what happened. Rod Thorne directed.
All right, now, as Ray Meyer talked about on the big special we had just before our Bulls game tonight, the first 2 days this week they would practice against San Francisco, the next 2 against Boston College. Now they'll know tomorrow with their 1 remaining practice, they can devote it all to Boston College.
Right.
Ricky didn't get it.
Boston College evidently did a little bit of running tonight. You can't score 70 points without doing a little bit of that.
Which is a little bit of a backup of what we said earlier about they've been running more lately.
Yes.
Sobers got it.
All right, back to 10, 119 now.
Lakers will have it. Magic will trigger it.
All right, there's a 3. He made it. He made it. Dick Greenwood with the ball. Now he's got to come out of there.
Look at that pressure. Ronnie Lester down court to a man all alone.
Yes, okay. Watch Magic again now. Look for the shot. He got the 3-pointer. We're just going to come down to 1 minute on that clock, Milo, very shortly.
106-97 Bulls.
Jamal.
That's
oh, yes. Jamal Wilk. 2 points only.
That's That's right.
1 minute left, Milo. 55.
He had 1 foot over the line. 106.99,
Bring it back out.
7-point lead. Sobers to Greenwood. Ronnie Lester.
There it is.
Yeah, Nixon had to foul him there. The shot clock was down to 11 and only 47 seconds remaining on the big clock.
Oh, I thought that was another three-pointer. He did. He had that 1 foot on line. You have to be behind it. The officials watch that closely. Yep. Lester 1-1 now. That's the second.
Lee Jones was right even with him, and he signaled immediately to the scorer's table it was only good for 2. Now Ronnie Lester at the line. Lester with 15 points for the evening. Got that one. That's a silencer for this crowd. That's 16 for Ronnie. 107.99. He can make this one. It'll make it mighty tough for the Lakers. He didn't get it. Tapped out, and Nixon has it. Going to take it off. Intercepted by Lester. Anticipated the pass to Jamal Wilkes.
They got to foul him. They got to foul him right away. Anybody, somebody.
Greenwood to Lester. 30 seconds remaining in this game.
There he is.
There's a foul from behind by Wilkes. 29 seconds remaining in this one. The Bulls leading 107-99. So they will take both games with the Lakers this year.
Yes, sir. They took the first one
119-113. Artis Gilmore led the way that game with 31. He's got 25 tonight to lead the Bulls again. Magic Johnson with that last three-point play made him the leading scorer with 27.
Well, the teams ahead, New Jersey lost. They're 33 and 31.
Lester was 17. 108.99. He can make it a 10-point lead, and he does. 18 for Ronnie Lester. 7 of those in this half.
They're going to take a time. It's a three-point play. You get the three-point play coming up here. The one thing you don't want, you let the guy go in and have the basket. He just turned around, and Jabbar knew what was happening, too. He got the ball at the foul line, turned around, was not going to be satisfied with the shot. From the outside, just took it down and slammed it home, and now you got an 8-point lead with 23 seconds to go.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar finishing out this year, will be 13 years in the NBA. Gives him 23. 109, 102. Ricky Sobers going to have to come back out. They'll pressure him. He gets it away to Artis. To Jones with a good reverse. And a nice feed by Artis. Jones with 9.
Magic's going for 3. There it is. Oh, my Lord, another one.
Gives him 30 for the night. Intercepted by Jabbar. He'll fire it.
Angeles to play in the fabulous Forum. Lakers went wide.